Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to FPL Don't Panic. Now I'm starting to get the impression there's a little man working at the Premier League, following my webcast weekly, and every time he sees me just saying, yeah, I've made a plan, this is my plan. That's right, let's throw Des a little surprise so he has to start again. I suspect we're all starting to feel a little bit like that. Yeah, so went to bed last night once more, as we do in New Zealand, and obviously with the time differences, just making sure, yeah, I'm happy with the team. Yeah, go to bed, get up in the morning, watch the football, see the yellow flag removed off Watkins. Yes, good decision. And check the news and see there is another double game week announced. And all the thoughts, or most of them, a lot of them, that I'd had around what I was going to be doing, if not completely changed, certainly need some readjusting. Yeah, talk about this second. Just have a little quick look at game week 26 so far, which is going absolutely magnificently well for me, I have to say. 7k green arrow off that magnificent return by Palmer this morning of 2 points. We need to talk about Palmer, don't we? Yeah, 2 points. His numbers are not that bad though, and still, oh yeah, I don't know. He may have to go. But I think we have to hold out for those. I think we have to hold out for those couple of decent fixtures, because we know he's got those 10, 11, 12 pointers in there, and he's had. Let's have a quick look, just so I'm not talking at my backside here. Let's have a look. 1, 2. Okay, 2 this week. 6, 2, 2, 10, 10, 2. 10, 3, 3, 10. Is that awful in a non-functioning Chelsea side? Who else are we going to get? So 1, 2, 3, 4 double digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4 double digits and another return. 5 returns in 10. 2 or 4. 4 of them in double digits. Oh, I don't know. It's a dilemma, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4, yeah. It's a dilemma. I think we have to hold out. Chelsea looked shocking though, didn't they? 1 shot on target. Sorry, actually, I don't think there's any shots on target. What am I saying? I've been kind to them there. I don't know. I think we've got to hold out at least until the who is it? Whatever it is, Southampton and Leicester, or whatever it is, in a couple of game weeks' time. Both home fixtures. I think we've got to see it past that and then make decisions from there. What we're going to do with them. Anyways, early days. Game week has barely started. No damage done. I don't think anyone really had any sort of Brighton players in their team. A couple of people did have the Brighton manager. Picked up on that, so there was a few of them there that would be going, yep, job done on assistant manager for this week with their 20 plus points. Well, most of us, or a lot of us, will be hoping for a slot to get 2 wins and just get 2 10-pointers at least out of it. Maybe a bit more if we get a few goals out of it. But yeah, the job's done for them. And Emery as well. Still think Emery's not a bad bet. I'm going to sticking with Slot, obviously, because the transfers are precious and would have seemed foolish to take it off Slot. Will I take a gamble next week for the City match? No, I think I'll actually probably keep it on Slot, because suddenly that becomes a differential, because a lot of people will be going for the upside. So I'm going to gamble against the upside next week, I think, and keep it on Slot for City. So this is next week's team, obviously, which initially I was thinking I was just going to roll on it, to be honest with you. I was going to roll. And that still might be the case. Just very much depends on how this game week turns out. Do I manage to at least tread water and maintain my position at the moment? I think there'll be a few triple captains out there, and obviously, depending on how the assistant managership goes, I'll be relatively happy. Any sort of agreement. I'm in 307, I think it is at the moment, after the 2 Parma points. So my instinct is to still probably roll, but still very much thinking about game week 29 and now game week 32, and obviously double game week 33, and then blank game week 34. It is a veritable minefield to walk through. Now, those of you that have still got your free hit, fantastic. That's just absolutely invaluable at the moment. Those of you that still got your triple captain, thinking we had limited double game weeks, if you're still in your assistant manager, limited double game weeks to use it or use a free hit, etc. Great, we've got another double game week to have a look at there, and could be worse people to put it on than Isaac in that 32. I think, yeah, 2 home fixtures. I'd say that's a very good, not a bad option at all. If you haven't managed to use it on Salah, or don't see another opportunity to use it on Salah that equals that. But where am I going to go? Now, I'm going to tell you what I might do, and it is fraught with risk, but it could have a high upside. I think I might take a hit this coming game week, or certainly use a roll, if I do roll this week, use 2 transfers the following week. And that will probably be to take out Trent and bring in Haaland. Just get it done early, and I want him in there, and it doesn't really damage the integrity of the team too much. Now, I might actually stop there and say, right, that's done. Players will gather, or certainly Haaland will gather in value, and the team, as I sort of projected out, actually doesn't look bad right to the run up to 29, and Ahmad's got some decent fixtures in there for you know, so if United perform, I suppose Ahmad would be my biggest worry in there, you know. Other than that, let's say the fixtures in general, a little bit of defensive rotation doesn't look too bad. However, if I did do that early, the other potential things to look at, does it really, I've got Ndayo on the bench there. It wouldn't be actually difficult for me to turn him into Mateta. Now, I know Mateta blanks in 29. He's got some nice fixtures coming up. He's in form. That lad really does. I mean, I'm sort of regretting I didn't bring him in earlier, and I was avoiding him, you know, because of that game week 29. But on any given week, if you look at your team, even those weeks where you have hit your 70s and your 80s, the majority of your points come from 5 or 6 players. Does it really matter just going into one game week with 10 players if they're the right 10 players? Because then immediately after that, we go into some really nice fixtures for Crystal Palace. Really nice fixtures. Have a look at your fixture tickets. I'm not going to bring it up yet. I can't remember them off the top of my head, but yes, you know, it is the likes of, you know, like some really nice home fixtures and away fixtures against your Southamptons, etc. And just bring him in, and then I've got like you know, a front 3 of, you know, Haaland, Haaland, Isak, Mateta. Lots of really good fixtures to come. A few tricky ones for Isak, but I think he can score against anyone. I've got Ahmad as a rotation, although I could downgrade him. The make weight there would probably have to be Gabriel. Not particularly worried about that, because in fact, would I have enough to get to Ndaya? No, to Mateta. No, probably would need a little bit of extra funds there. But fundamentally, we would be looking at the four transfers. And it would have that all done. Actually take 1 or 2 hits to get there early, get the goals out of them, and then I've got Hall and Isak and Salah on the bench. I've got a bit of a make weight there, Mateta, so I'm down to 10 men for that number for that game week 29. But I come out of that looking very strong indeed. And will also still have, although I'll have taken a hit or 2, I'll be coming out of that with a couple of transfers, because I'll have actually done those transfers early to take advantage of fixtures and hopefully upside and some very good differentials. Because people are going to be offloading Mateta, and then they're going to have to be bringing him back. Supposing I do the opposite of that, bring him in, get some goals out of him, just deal with it, and then rolling into that double, I'll be rolling into that looking very strong indeed. Then post that, I'll have about 4 or 5 transfers up my sleeve as we then roll into that 33-34 period, and I've got my wildcard to navigate that. It is a minefield. It's an absolute minefield. It's very early thoughts. Again, this announcement, I've only just seen it a little while ago, so need to work it all out. I'm sort of leaning towards that. Just, you know what, just go aggressive. Just go aggressive, depending on how this game week goes. If I have an absolute disaster of a game week, that, you know, I'd be more likely to do this if I had a really good game week. I thought, okay, I made a little bit of ground up there. Let's actually just take advantage of that, and let's go really aggressive towards 29. and then coming out of it looking really, really good as we move towards that double, with some transfers up my sleeve as we hit the next double in 33, and potentially wildcard out of that, depending on how these fixtures fall. I mean, maybe it won't be necessary. We don't know how these FA Cup fixtures are going to fall yet. If it all goes swimmingly for me, I might actually see, yeah, got loads of doublers, got loads of players with confirmed fixtures coming into 34, keep those 5 transfers, and then come out of that and wildcard in 35 for a strong come home with a wet sail, in theory. It's a minefield, guys. It really, really, really is. I love it. To be honest with you, absolutely love it. Just trying to work it all out. It really is the ultimate jigsaw puzzle that messes with your mind. Yeah, it's a very, very quick update. Anyways, listen, we are right early into the game week. I am going to be up in the middle of the night here in New Zealand watching a whole lot of football this evening. What fixtures have we got? Yeah, a whole lot going on there. So you can see the times I'll be up at 1:30 in the morning for Leicester Arsenal. Hopefully Gabriel can get me a bullet header. Aston Villa Ipswich, yeah. Watkins with a massive haul. Fulham versus Forest. I don't think I've got anyone from. I don't think I've got. No, I've got Milinkovic is on my bench. But that's not a bad first off the bench. It wouldn't surprise me if that game ends 0-0. Really wouldn't. City Newcastle, yeah. Isak to destroy City. Southampton Bournemouth. Yeah, Dango to go large for me, and Kluivert to get nothing. He'll do some damage if Kluivert goes large, and I think a lot of you guys out there probably bought him. Yeah, he's that could be my one regret not bringing in Kluivert, because I do like Kluivert a lot, as I keep mentioning. What else we got there? Yes, Southampton, Bournemouth, West Ham, Brentford. Yeah, and Wemo to go large for me, and Palace Everton. Yeah, just a pass and eye test maybe over Mateta. Maybe Mateta's the decision to make early for me. I don't think I can get to Mateta next week without the hits. What have they got next week? I swear to God, I'm going blind. Ooh, it's not a bad fixture. Maybe. It's a jigsaw. I'm just going to let this game week roll out at the moment, and just see how that develops any further thought, because I guarantee you something is going to happen. Something will happen for all my thought processes to go once again and start again. Take care, have fun, play your own game, don't panic. I will no doubt be talking to you over the coming days as this game week unfolds. See you soon. Bye-bye.